everyone, this is Archive12, and today we have a new Colm McGuinness song, Warhammer 40K for the Guard. I honestly have been on a bit of a kick ever since discovering Colm. This is the third song in, I think, as many weeks. Maybe there's a week break, I don't know, but like the third song in less than a month for sure that I've reacted to from him, and every single song has been interesting and dynamic and in a way that has surprised me. As someone who is still relatively new to Warhammer 40K and has gotten most of his lore from the various comment sections, I really am coming into this basically with blinders on, because I know virtually nothing about the topics that these songs are about. To an extent, that actually helps me because it allows me to appreciate the music more, and also gives me the chance to formulate ideas and theories that I can share with you guys, and you guys can correct me or agree with me or state certain things or whatever. And I'm enjoying interacting with you guys about that. So I don't exactly know if this is going to be similar to what Jonathan Young does, which is, it says for the Guard. So I don't know if this is just a generic Warhammer 40K song or if this is about a specific faction or a specific planet. I'm not sure. So far, Colm's songs, for the most part, have been relatively generic. So that allows me to absorb them as more of a setting piece rather than about specific factions or specific ideologies or aliens or whatever. So I'm going into this expecting that to be the same, where this is more of a shanty. It's another space shanty. So this is more of a shanty that you'd hear sung on a starship rather than something that's more delving too far into the lore. But I suppose we'll just have to sit down and see whether or not I'm correct about that or not. Link will be in the description below. If you want to watch this without my commentary, because we'll be pausing it, we'll be talking about it. And also down below is a link to my Patreon where I'll react to a variety of different anime and TV shows. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay. The first line of defense, the unbreakable line. We inside the pie with mortars and guns. Strong military bows only to one. Till the cities turn to ash and the city is the dust. We fight for the golden king in whom we trust. With suits made of steel and hands made of stone. With the sword of mankind and the fist of the throne. Okay, first of all, I love the deep and foreboding sound of this shanty. Second of all, clearly this has to be about like the regular military. This is not about the Space Marines. This is not about Imperium as a whole. This is about the regular soldiers that fight for the Imperium, which I really appreciate, actually, because you don't hear much about them. I think Darktide's like the only, if I remember correctly, Darktide's like the only Warhammer game that truly focuses on them from like a perspective rather than just as units. And so I really appreciate the fact that that Colm has decided to focus on them and that their story is being told like this. It is not going into too much detail or depth, but it's giving you the ideology and it's giving you the fanaticism and the rigid loyalty that comes from being a soldier in the Imperium, from what I understand anyway. And this could easily be like an anthem that the soldiers would sing. Just that's the vibe that I'm getting from this. Also, seeing the Tyranids reminded me that I still have to react to the Jonathan Young Tyranid song. That's going to be coming. That's probably going to be the next reaction I record. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably be released side by side with this one. Hold on, was that like a World War II fighter plane that he just shot down with a starship? Sending back chaos to where it came from. We strike down rebellion and treacherous scum. We'll crush the unravel and a tyranny swarm. Lay waste to the necrons with bullets we storm. From creep back to cave, they fear unnamed. The Imperium of Man, humanity's flame. For the God, we all stand as one. Worthless guns held high, till the battle is won. For the God, march on till we fall. The Emperor protects, and so must we all. Stand as one, worthless guns held high, till the battle is won. For the God, march on till we fall. The Emperor protects, and so must we all. With a shield, with a spear, the Imperium sword, we will never show fear in his holy war. For the God will answer the call. The Emperor protects, and so must we all. The way that ended with the kamikaze pilot taking out those two orc World War II fighter jets, I felt that was a perfect example of the fanaticism that I have come to expect from the Warhammer lore. Like, that very clearly showed the willingness to do whatever was needed for the Imperium's, might, essentially. I love how Colm has been approaching these songs. I love the powerful driving nature of these space shanties. Every single one of them has been fantastic, and I'm looking forward. I'm going to be creating a Spotify playlist is what I'm going to do. Featuring, I think Miracle Sound has one song for Warhammer, which is his Rogue Trader song. I've got, I don't know how many songs from Jonathan Young, now 3 songs from Colm McGuinness. I'm going to be going on a bit of a spree and just like starting to add as many Warhammer songs as possible to a playlist, because I feel like at this point, there's enough of them out there that you could, like, I already know that Jonathan Young's making an album. There's enough of them out there to make like a freaking anthology. So I think that's what I'm going to do on Spotify. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Markoff12, and I will see you in the next video.